Hey guys, I want to take a second today and quick talk to you about peer-to-peer lending. There's a couple different websites you can use, Prosper, Lending Club. I personally use Lending Club. I wanted to take a second and talk to you about my successes and failures with peer-to-peer lending, my advice for people coming in, and my overall, opinion, I guess, on the basis of using this as an investment vehicle. Anyway, guys, this is kind of what the front website looks like, and I want to bring you into this. Um, Peer-to-peer lending, they somebody applies for a loan and they crowdfund the money and pool it together with a bunch of other investors to get you the loan. You can put as little as $25 in on a regular loan. Now, for some smaller investors like me, well, $25, that could seem like a lot of money if somebody defaults, and it could really screw up your interest rate. So I wanted to go ahead and take you into a few different things too that I wanted to show you on how to capitalize on the peer-to-peer lending. Anyway, guys, I've been doing this for a little while. I think I started with like $475, and we're at like $502 right now, or sorry, $513 or something like that. Currently, right now, I can show you. I hold 44 notes. This goes through and explains it. I've got these ones paid off. These charged off ones are ones that are delinquent and I'll probably never see that money for. And I currently have one that's late. Different types of interest rates, different types of loans, different types of, investments that I've done. When I first started this, I was putting money in and buying the $25 notes, and I was going through that, and I noticed as the payments were coming in, you know, you get a dollar here, $1.20 there, this and that. It was taking a long time for me to get to that $25 mark to purchase another note, to invest in another loan, to give somebody. Well, I kind of found, that to me, I didn't like that. It was like stagnant money sitting there not making interest for me. So what I ended up finding out, I can show you here, what I would do is go into the trading account, which is run by Folio. Okay? And what I would do here then, let's say I had 4 or 5, dollars in there. I would go then and I used this to find, you could sell your loans or other people could buy loans that were already going through. I would make sure that they were issued, current, and never late, and I would hit apply, and then these are all the loans that I would look for. Obviously, I always searched for principal and interest lowest first and then the asking price. What I would do then is look at the yield to maturity and the payments remaining. I would try and make sure these were under 12. That would be a year out. And then find this. Like right now, then this loan right here, you can make 7%, in 5 payments. Granted, it's only going to cost you $4.49. You also kind of want to watch this too, the markup discount. You don't want to pay too much of a markup on the loan, because that means that's what the other person is making selling it to you by you taking on the last remaining payments. So I like to find a higher interest rate over here, like this one right here. Credit score is not too well, but 8.23% on in 6 months on your $5.25 I guess investment. This is a way that I kind of looked at to you know be able to make my money always work for me instead of waiting for it to save up enough to buy into a new loan that was 36 or 60 months out. This is just my little way of also constantly in it, babysitting it. If you are kind of a passive investor, this is not for you. I'm on the website every 3 or 4 days looking for loans. I'll also, at times too, list my loans for sale. I never really list a loan that outstanding principal is under like $13 or $14. I try and outload the higher ones, the 18s, the 23s. And what I'll do, I'll kind of give you an example here. With this loan here, is I will sell that note. What I'll do then is, I suppose I should do 2 loans so I can kind of show you how this works. So there's two loans here. Principal interest, this is what's owed to you right here. And what I would do then is 25, and I can show you here that I would be making a 5.71% markup just selling that immediately, when the person that's loading it would still then make 17.33%, you know, over the 33 remaining payments, you know. What I would try and do then is make this number, you know, still attractive, but yet be able to make some money on my end unloading these higher end notes. And I'll go back and try and hold the notes that are under $10. You know, what my aspect of thinking too is, you know, if somebody's made, you know, if they took out a 3-year loan and they've made 30 payments on it, they're not going to just not make the last 6 payments, you know. It's just like a mindset of people, hey, this loan's almost paid off. What I have noticed, what could hurt you too, is when they get to the last 2 or 3 payments and you're buying a loan that only has, you know, 4 or 5 payments left, is they'll pay it off early. Yeah, it's a great thing that they're paying off early to get your money back immediately, but in the same time, you're not making any money off the interest either. So something to think about when you're looking for, you know, secondary loans on the market. Oops, let's go back to this one here. I can kind of show you with this. My primary notes here right now, I've made 5.11% on the notes that I've, you know, bought through Lending Club, and obviously because I've had a few charged offs and I've got one late right now. But you look at my trading notes, I'm at 22.59%. These are the notes that I have bought on the secondary market and the notes that I have sold, you know. I've noticed this is where I'm making a lot more money. So, is with trading the notes. It takes a little funniness to kind of get through there and stuff like that, but as you can see here, I mean, I've only deposited 475 cash. So, I mean, it's not a large investment or anything like that. I just kind of play around with it, but I want to take you out, and that's kind of, I've noticed how I've been making more money is by trading notes, and I hope this will all help you guys out. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments.